Good evening and welcome to the Palace. It might be 5 below outside, but we'll be sizzling here tonight as North Penn Maidens take on the Lady Bucks of CB West. I'm Brian Clementis with the man who wishes he was on the All-Madden team, Morley Balaji. How you doing tonight, Morley?
How you doing, Brian?
Pretty good. Give us the starting five for the North Penn Maidens.
All right, the Maidens entered the game with the record 9-6. They'll be bringing out number 11, Jamie Willis, number 20, Sue Ducilli, number 23, Amber Smolinski, number 25, Megan Hungate, and number 34, Jen Morrow. While the Lady Bucks of CB West, with the record of 10-5, start Kathy Corcoran at number 11, number 20, Carissa Giardino, number 40, Erin Lennox, number 41, Nancy Davis, and number 42, Jessica Reed.
All right, North Penn's last game Wednesday night in Norristown. Why don't you give us a quick briefing on what happened there?
It was a tough game throughout, Bri, but the Maidens pulled it out, beating Norristown 58-55. Willis and Hungate were absolutely phenomenal in that game. And about tonight's game, I talked to Coach Crawford, and basically he's just afraid of CB West's overwhelming size. He said, quote, "They're all huge. If you slow the ball down, then you give the defense a chance to set. So look for them to continue to run and gun with Hungate and Willis bombing away from the perimeters."
All right, we'll see if Megan Hungate and Jamie Willis will hit the perimeter shots tonight. We'll be back for the starting tip-off here on North Penn TV Channel 16.
Sally wants to be a surgeon someday. Maybe she'll operate on you. Now, would you like a free booklet of simple ways you can help improve her education? Call 1-800-96-PROMISE.
When they brought the baby home, she was beautiful and perfect. They surrounded her with care and love. Nothing would harm her. But there was a terrible threat they couldn't see. Poisonous lead that hides in dust, in paint, in water. A child can eat it, drink it, even breathe it. 1 out of 6 preschoolers has high levels of lead in their blood.
Call 1-800-LEAD, FYI.
For a few simple steps that can help protect your child. Her parents acted in time.
You can too.
Welcome back here, live at the Palace, on tape, January 17th, 1997, a Friday night here at North Penn. So we get set here for tip-off. Morley doing color with me tonight. Mary Anderson Fakish running the stats for us. So the team's getting some last word from their coaches, as they will hit the floor soon. Looking to be a good match here tonight. CB West has a little bit of height advantage on North Penn, but we'll see how things go. As Jen Morrow and Nancy Davis take the tip off here. Ref tosses it up. Morrow wins the tip-off. Gets it back to Hungate. Hungate over to Willis. Travel called on Willis.
She was getting a little greedy there. I think she was looking for the pass. And she didn't know whether to take it up or give it up. She's got to be a little more decisive down the line.
Davis to inbound for West. Gives it back to Corcoran. Corcoran brings it up, guarded by Hungate. Inside to Reed. Reed Over to Davis. Davis driving baseline. Blocking foul called on Hungate.
This is what you get when you have a team full of tall players and you have a lot of small, quicker players on North Penn. They're going to try to offset the height disadvantage with their quickness.
Davis outside to Gradero. Inside to Davis. Turn it around. Ball knocked away by Hungate. We'll go back to CB West.
Quick hands by Hungate there.
Davis to inbound. All the way out to Lennox. Lennox holding. Over to Corcoran. Corcoran over to Lennox. Lennox driving. Stops. Over to Corcoran. Takes the three. No good off the front of the rim. Ducilli controls the rebound. Gives it up to Smolinski. Smolinski started guarded by Davis. Gives the pass to Hungate, but loses control. Davis driving. Morrow. Giving a little body there, but count that for two for CB West. Up 2-0. 6:50 left.
Smart move by Willis there. She knew she was double teamed. She didn't have an outlet, so she just bounced it off the defender's leg.
Morrow inbound to Hungate. Hungate, long skip up to Ducilli. Over to Smolinski. Inside to Willis. Off the glass, no good. Controlled by Corcoran. Corcoran still controlling, guarded by Willis. Over. Now Lennox controlling. Lennox over to Corcoran. Gradero shoots the two, no good. Excuse me. Now Gradero controlling the rebound. Outside to Corcoran. Inside to Reed. Reed takes a shot. Count that for two. CB West now up 4-0 as Hungate could not control that inbound pass from Morrow. CB West ball.
They can't let CB West take control of the game early on, Fry. CB West with their height can wear the smaller North Penn down.
Davis inside baseline off the glass, counted for two. Up 6-0 now. 5:45 left. Hungate over to Ducilli. Ducilli, Willis driving, stops, inside, off the glass, counted for two.
Great shot by Willis. Great look.
6-2 now in favor of West. Corcoran over to Davis. Over to Gradero, back to Davis. Over to Corcoran. Guarded by Willis. Willis giving her some room. Corcoran over to Lennox. Lennox driving baseline. Inside to Davis. Davis under the net for Gradero. No good. Morrow blocking a few shots there. Over to Smolinski.
Morrow's got to establish herself early.
Smolinski, far pass. Travel called on West.
And Morrow's got to establish herself early on as defensive presence. She's the only tall girl in the starting lineup for the Maidens. So
Ducilli unable to control the inbound pass by Hungate.
follow the bouncing ball, it seems like.
Corcoran now controlling, guarded by Hungate. Inside to Reed, over to Davis. Davis looking around, back out to Corcoran. Corcoran driving, over to Reed. Count that for two. West up now 8-2. Morrow and Smolinski. Over to Ducilli. Ducilli long bomb up to Hungate.
Great
all the
feed.
way open. Off the glass, count that for two. 8-4 now in favor of West.
Great look right there. They got to get the opening buckets because it doesn't seem like they'll get a lot inside tonight.
Foul called on Sue Ducilli, reaching in. That'll be her first, team's second. Davis to inbound. It's to Corcoran. Over to Lennox. Inside to Davis. Over to partially blocked by Hungate. Unreached shot, but was fouled. She'll step to the line for two. That'll be Morrow's second, or excuse me, Hungate's second. She'll take a seat as McMaster will enter. Reed misses the first. Reed 0 for 2 from the line. Still 8-4, 3:50 left. First quarter action. Morrow into McMaster, up to Smolinski. Slows it down, gets the ball popped out, but it'll go out of bounds. It'll stay in North Penn's hands. Morrow to inbound for the Maidens. Into McMaster. Over to Morrow. Morrow looks. Morrow drives in a little. Over to Smolinski. Smolinski over to McMaster. Master up and down called.
This is exactly what the Maidens don't want to happen early on. They want to establish a tempo. They want to run and gun a little bit. And it seems like CB West is doing exactly the opposite. They're slowing the Maidens down offensively and wearing them down on the other end.
Erica Crockett enters the game as Carissa Gordino will take the seat. Lennox controlling in the corner. Inside. Crockett gives it back out to Corcoran. Inside to Crockett on the baseline. Guarded heavily by Morrow. Fight for the rebound. McMaster comes down with it. She'll lose control over it. It's Crockett. Good save there. Off the glass for 2 for Reed.
They can't let the easy rebounds fall out like that, Bri. You won't get too many opportunities against a bigger team like CB West.
Nancy Davis getting called for the foul on Jim McMaster. Morrow to inbound. McMaster controlling. Corcoran getting called for the foul. That'll be her first. Team's second. Marta inbound for the Maidens. Gives it into Willis. Willis now controlling. Brings it to the top of the key. Over to Ducilli. Ducilli over to Smolinski. Doesn't look. Willis, long three. No good. Corcoran controls the rebound. Long skip up to Crockett. No good. Gets her own rebound. Off the glass, counted for 2.
They need some bodies down there, Brian. They can't just let these second and third opportunities come down to CB West.
Smolinski drawing the foul on Jessica Reed. That'll be her first, team's third. Maidens will call a timeout to talk it over as they're down 12-4, 1:55 left. First quarter. Let's get some stats so far. How about it, Morley?
Well, Megan Hungate and Jamie Willis have scored the only points for the Maidens so far. Really, the only thing they are doing is fouling CB West. Meanwhile, Jessica Reed has established herself early, scoring 6 points, while Nancy Davis has chipped in with another 2. Rebounding advantage early on, going to CB West, obviously because of the height advantage, 4-3. Not a great differentiation, but still, Maiden's got to keep up with the taller and bigger Lady Bucks.
Maiden's definitely got to box out on the inside, both on the defensive and on the offensive rebounds. As Morrow looks to inbound for the Maidens. McMaster bringing it up for the Maidens, over to Willis. Willis controlling, resets the play. Over to Smolinski. Smolinski looks around, gets the ball slapped. Over to Willis. Willis now driving the lane. Foul called on West. Erin Lennox getting called for the foul. That'll be her first, team's fourth. McMaster to inbound for the Maidens. Inside the Morrow, no good. Ducilli gets the rebound, partially blocked, brought down by Reed. Corcoran bringing it up over to Crockett. Inside to Davis, no good. She gets her own rebound. Jen Morrow getting called for the foul.
They got to grab the rebounds, Bri. I'm going to reiterate it all throughout the night. They have to grab the easy rebound. They can't let West use their height advantage to take all these rebounds.
Story tonight, North Penn's got to get those rebounds. With the height that CB West has got in Crockett and Davis, definite challenge here for the Maidens. Davis gets her first. Davis 2 for 2 from the line. 14-4 now in favor of West. Willis driving the lane. No foul called as Corcoran brings down the rebound. Corcoran. Jump ball called. We'll go back to West.
Great hustle, though, by Amber Smolinski, chasing that ball down.
Davis to inbound. Into Corcoran. Corcoran gets the screen. Over to Lennox. Lennox driving in. Puts up the shot. No good. Morrow missing the rebound. Crockett will put it back in for 2. Ball gets stolen. Partially blocked by Morrow, but Davis will put it in. 4 quick points there. Another 6 quick points by West as they're giving Maidens all this pressure.
They're killing themselves early on, Bri.
Timeout called by the Maidens.
They're just giving the ball away, and they're just letting themselves be out-rebounded.
Down by 16, 20-4. 21.9 seconds left, first quarter action. North Penn, can't say much right now. Hopefully we'll pick it up in the second quarter.
Well, you know, Bri, their style is run and gun, and what CB West is doing is slowing down their offensive attack. And on the defensive end, the Maidens are just not grabbing the easy boards. You have to grab the easy boards against a team that's taller than you. They're just letting themselves be out-rebounded, and with all these turnovers early on, I mean, I'm surprised that they're not down by a bigger deficit. They got to rebound. They got to start the momentum now and continue throughout the rest of the first half.
North Penn will retake the court as Morrow to inbound. To McMaster. She's picked up by 2 West players as she heads towards midcourt. Over to Smolinski. Smolinski driving the lane. Foul called on Crockett there.
Good take by Smolinski, though.
She'll shoot 2 from the line. Doesn't get the first to drop. Smolinski, a definite force from the line, as we've seen the past couple of games here. She'll be 1 for 2. Corcoran, now controlling, guarded by Willis. Corcoran, a good little dribbler there. Lennox stops, pops the 2. Count it. That'll be the end of the first quarter. North Penn, 5. West, 22. Story, turnovers, and rebounds here as the Maidens having a tough time trying to capitalize on anything tonight.
Well, West has got a 9-3 rebounding advantage. When you're letting yourself be out-rebounded by 3, it's just not going to help you. And obviously, with the size disadvantage, the maidens, they can only hope for their quickness. But one thing I noticed with Smolinski on that take, you know, she drew the foul. So I guess Coach Crawford's going to say, if you can't out-rebound them, foul them out.
North Penn waiting for West to come back on. It's the start of the second quarter. 22-5 in favor of West. Marta inbound to Hungate. Hungate sitting out most of that first quarter. See if putting it back in will give a little spark here to the maidens. Smolinski now controlling, driving the lane. Off the glass, no good. Ducilli with the rebound over to Smolinski. Morrow catches it, puts it off the glass for two. 22-7 now in favor of the Lady Bucks.
Good pressure, good pressure.
Off of CB West, North Penn's ball. Nice pressure there.
Great anticipation by Hungate.
Morrow gives it in to Hungate. Over to Willis, inside to Ducilli, off the glass, counter for two.
I think that one there was intended for Morrow. Ducilli just grabbed it out of the air and just threw it up.
Kick ball by North Penn. Will stay with West.
I think they're turning up the intensity defensively. That's what they've got to do to still stay in the game.
Smolinski getting called for the foul. Doesn't look like it. West now coming up. Lennox stops. Gives it over to Corcoran. Corcoran, little fake. Over to Lennox. Spots for three. Count it.
She's on fire.
25-9 in favor of West. Willis stops to the three. No good. Smolinski tries to get the rebound by Ducilli on the floor. Dug out by West. Lennox now charging. Stops. Over to Davis. Davis inside. To Darren. Hungate drawing the foul on Lennox. That'll be her second. As North Penn is almost in the bonus. CB West having 6 team fouls. Willis driving the lane. Off the glass, no good.
But she drew the foul, Bry.
That's Lennox's third foul, and Willis go to the line. The Maidens now in the bonus for the rest of the half. Lennox will sit along with Gordino.
Now is the time to attack. Now you got them in the foul trouble. Now all you got to do is keep attacking offensively, keep penetrating, keep drawing those fouls. Keep going to the line often enough. You can get yourself back in the game. It's not too late.
Jan Corvigno enters the game as Willis is 2 for 2 from the line. Goes out of bounds off of North Penn. Davis to inbound. Long skip out to Crockett. Gets to Corcoran. Nice strip there by Willis. Long pass up to Ducilli, open. Stops. Off the glass, count that for two.
The run and gun is back, Bry.
13-27, still in favor of West. 5:50 left, stole by Ducilli, over to Willis. Off the glass, count that for two. 15-27 now, 5:50 left.
This is what they got to do. Keep up the defensive intensity again.
Crockett steals it back. Ducilli with the punch inside. Jump ball called. It'll go back to North Penn.
This is just outstanding, Bry. They've revamped their intensity. They're stealing the ball. They're getting the quick turnovers. They're getting the open feeds. This is all they've got to do to get back in this game. It's not too late. It's only the first half.
As you saw, Hungate is back in for this second quarter of play as she was out with 2 fouls, sitting most of the first quarter. She brings a whole new hustle to the defense.
Hungate is by far their best defensive player. I mean, when you have anticipation like that, you saw earlier on that she anticipated the ball, and it still went off the CB West players' fingertips. So you know when you have Hungate and Willis in your backcourt, you're going to get quickness, and you're also going to get a very solid defensive tandem. They can steal the ball. They can get the quick, fast breaks. This is what they need to do. Keep penetrating, keep attacking, and maybe they will get out rebounded, but just keep stealing the ball.
It'll go back to West as a jump ball was called. Crockett inside. Outside of Corcoran, no good. Morrow with the rebound. Smolinski having a little trouble. Brings it up.
That's what Morrow's got to do.
Smolinski controlling over to Morrow. Takes the J. Count that for two. 17-27 now. North Penn down by 10. 5:15 left. We'll go off of North Penn out of bounds. CB West ball. Davis to inbound. Corcoran. Tipped out of bounds by Willis. Corcoran now controlling. Guarded by Hungate. Over to Davis. Davis driving in. Stolen by Hungate.
There's quick hands again.
Off the glass, count that for two. 19-27 in favor of West. North Penn cutting into the lead. 4:50 left. Crockett almost gets the ball stolen. Back off the glass, no good. She'll get fouled. She'll head to the line.
North Penn is not afraid anymore, Bri. They're now doing what they got to do. They're attacking. They're saying, look, we may not be able to stand you woman to woman, but we'll certainly be able to attack you.
Garrettino entering the game. Crockett, first shot in and out. Look for North Penn to get this rebound. Crockett makes 1 for 2 from the line. Morrow into Willis. Long skip up. Crockett tipping it out of bounds off of Hungate. They'll stay in North Penn's possession. Hungate to inbound. To Smolinski. Smolinski over to Willis. Willis spinning around over to Smolinski. Can't hold it. Took her eye off the ball. They'll go back to West.
I think she was looking to take it in, but you got to keep your eyes on the ball. They can't afford to make too many turnovers.
Darrow inbounding for West. Corcoran. Travel called. Carvigno.
You saw what they did, Bri. What they did was they closed in the lane, and she had nowhere to go. She had to take the ball with her and run.
Hungate now controlling, driving the lane. Over to Ducilli. Ducilli for two, no good. Morrow with the rebound off the glass, counter for two.
She's establishing herself on the offensive board now.
Ball intercepted by Hungate. We'll give it over to Ducilli. Willis spots for three. Count that!
Great look. Great shot, too.
Again, almost picked off by Hungate. Morrow now coming over. Crockett, no good. Brought down by Smolinski. As she'll hit the floor hard.
She was slow getting up, but she's a competitor.
Crockett getting called for the foul as things start to heat up in here in the Palace. 24-28 North Penn. Coming back, 3:45 left in the half.
Brian, we're watching right in front of us the momentum being taken away from CB West and back into the hands of the Maidens.
Smolinski will step to the line. Shooting the 1-and-1, she'll make her first. 25-28. Two for two from the line. 26-28 North Penn down by 2. Reed, guarded by Smolinski, over to Davis, over to Corcoran.
This defense is just stifling. They have turned up the defense 3 notches.
Hungate into Ducilli. Back to Hungate, controlling over to Willis. Almost picked off. Willis now driving, loses the ball as Corcoran will bring it back up. Baker into the game for West, trying to get some size inside. That's Reed for 2. 30-26 now in favor of West. Hungate will bring the ball back up for the Maidens. Over to Willis. Gets the pick. Over to Morrow. Off the glass, no good. Brought down by Hungate. Back off the glass for 2. 28-30. 2:55 left. Smolinski will tip the ball out of bounds. Will stay in West's hands.
What they're doing now, Bry, is they're making CB West know that they're not going to back down. They're attacking the ball.
Long skip out to Baker. Corcoran now controlling. Driving. Travel called on Corcoran as Ducilli stepped in the lane and planted herself, not letting her go anywhere. Smolinski bringing the ball off. Willis in the corner. Now Smolinski. Smolinski driving the lane, give it to her. Off, no good. And she'll fall down hard.
She's got to take advantage of those open looks, Bryce. She had that lane just go wide open. And
Smolinski getting called for her second foul, team 6th. 2:25 left. North Penn down by 2, 30-28. Corcoran bringing the ball up for West. Long skip out of bounds. Pass intended for Corvigno. Couldn't handle it. Smolinski looking, holding, over to Willis. Willis driving in, getting called for the foul. West, number 24, Jen Corvigno. Willis will step to the line for the 1-1.
Exactly what they're doing. They're drawing the fouls. That's all they have to do. They got to keep drawing the fouls. Use their quickness.
No good. Davis with the rebound, guarded by Ducilli. Hungate can't control the pickoff. Will go out of bounds. Davis to inbound. Ducilli giving a nice block on the inbound pass. Again, he'll stay with West. Morrow picked off by Willis, around the back. She'll bring it up over to Morrow. Morrow stops, shoots for 2. No good, rolls it off the rim. Hungate with the rebound. Again, bringing it off the glass, no good.
What great effort, though, by Hungate underneath. Little girl takes all the boards.
Corcoran, no good. Davis, no good. Rebound brought down by Willis, up to Hungate. She'll stop, over to Ducilli, good look. No good, brought down by Baker. Foul called on number 20 of North Penn, Ducilli. .1:23 left in this first half. What an exciting first half so far.
Seems like Ducilli got a little greedy there. She saw the easy 2, but she took her eyes away from the basket, and unfortunately, she missed the easy lane.
Baker drains her first. Misses the second, brought down by Ducilli. Over to Hungate. Long skipped up to Smolinski. She'll bring it down, control. Over to Hungate. Smolinski. Go back to Hungate. 1:09 left, first half. North Penn down by 3. Morrow now back out to Willis. Willis over to Smolinski. Smolinski driving baseline. Given to her, blocked by Baker. But brought back by Ducilli. Ducilli no good. Another brought down by Baker. Hungate with the interception. Gives it inside to Morrow, taken away by Reed, and gives it back out to Corcoran. Corcoran running all over the floor.
Looking like the little floor general right there.
Corvigno out to Corcoran, spots for the 3. No good off the rim. Morrow takes a dump by Baker. And she'll get the 2. 33-28 in favor of West. Smolinski out to Willis. 12 seconds left. Willis driving baseline, give it to her off the glass counter for 2. 30-33 now in favor of West. Morrow with the interception. Tries to get the pass off, no good as time expires in this first half. North Penn down by 3, heading to the locker room. We'll get some first half stats in a moment. Go for it, Morley. Give us some stats.
All right, well, rebounding edge, not as drastic as it once was. In the first quarter, we didn't think the Pages could get a rebound. But right now, the Lady Bucks only have edge by a couple rebounds once I tally them up for you.
Not bad. North Penn stepping it up there in the second quarter. Hungate, a definite force on the defensive side of the ball.
Well, West is only out-rebounding the North Penn Maidens by 1 rebound, 11-10. So the Maidens took advantage of a lot of their easy down low boards. Hungate coming up with a lot of them. She had 2 consecutive boards down low, and we're looking to see some more rebounding, some more quickness. And what they did in the last few minutes of this second quarter, Bri, is they started taking the momentum away from CB West. They said, look, we're not going to go down this easily.
All right, we'll see if North Penn can take some more momentum away as the Maidens head to the locker room. Down by 3, 33-30. We'll be back for second half action here on North Penn TV, Channel 16.
Music is a way of learning, integrating all disciplines of education, creating a learning environment where children want to learn. Music is an important part of the classroom curriculum. Children experience history and world cultures as they listen to and perform music of other times and places.
What music means to me is to get a better education. Making the sounds of the music and playing the notes.
Education in the arts promotes higher level thinking skills by fostering creativity, imagination, self-discipline, teamwork, and self-esteem. Involvement in a music program leads to higher SAT scores.
The music program at North Penn has provided me with the skills I need to either pursue a career in music or even a hobby. I know that the North Penn music program will have provided me with the skills that I need to do so.
Music instills a sense of cultural identity and pride in our children. Music is the beat of education.
And we're back here for second half action on North Penn Channel 16, live at the Palace on tape, Friday, January 17th. So the first half is over. North Penn down by 3, 33-30. Give me your point of view, Morley, on the first half.
I think the way the Maidens came back in the second quarter, it was truly something, you know, to admire. They could have just thrown in the towels early, but what they did was they came back, they played their style of game. They wouldn't let CB West dominate the whole first half. They got to continue their run and gun.
All right, North Penn getting set to inbound here. Morrow into Smolinski. Over to Willis. Willis controlling. Over to Ducilli. Ducilli back to Hungate. Hungate getting the pick from Willis. Willis spots the three, does not take it. Willis, no good. Morrow with the rebound, pulled out. Smolinski gets control, no good. Davis ripping it down. Reed now controlling. Over to Lennox in the corner. Inside the Davis. Davis inside the Reed, no good. Brought down by Reed. Still banging off the glass for two, 35-30. Smolinski bringing it up over to Willis. Fade away, count that for two. 35-32 now in favor of West. Davis inside the Reed. Reed spins, turns, no good. Morrow getting called for the foul.
They got to keep up the defensive intensity, Bry. They can't just say, you know, we're back from halftime, let's take it a little easy. They got to keep the same momentum, the same pressure they had towards the end of the first half.
Reed will step to the line for her two. This is her first. Reed 0 for 2 from the line. Morrow with the rebound, gives it to Smolinski. Smolinski, long pass up to Willis. Inside to Hungate. Hungate spins around off the glass, no good. Reed controls it. Over to Corcoran. Corcoran, Lennox driving in. Oh, back out to Corcoran. Reed in the corner. Reed fakes the two. Runs baseline back out to Corcoran. Corcoran shoots the two, no good. North Penn pushing the ball out of bounds. Give it back to West. Davis to inbound. Crockett off the glass, count that for two.
They shouldn't have let her be so wide open. They should have picked her up when she was cutting down.
Smolinski inside to Ducilli. Ducilli driving back out to Smolinski. Back out to Hungate. Over to Willis. Willis looking, dribbling. Gets the block from Morrow. Pass over the top of Morrow. Corcoran running it back up. Spins around away from two Maidens. Gives it off to Lennox. Corcoran guarded by Hungate. Corcoran with his two, no good. Brought down by Crockett. Fouled on her way up. Will get the two. 3-point play opportunity here for Crockett.
I think the Maidens are trying to get a little too fancy here early on in the third quarter.
That'll be Morrow's third foul, and she'll bring down the rebound. Smolinski controlling. Over to Willis. Hungate in the corner, driving baseline. Spins around, no good, gets her own rebound. Off the glass, count that for two.
Great second opportunity by Hungate.
39-34. Davis inbounds to Reed. Back to Davis. Smolinski giving chase. Or excuse me, Ducilli. Reed stops, picked off by Willis. Willis up to Hungate, chasing it down, keeps it in, drives baseline. Inside to Ducilli. Morrow picks it up, yanks it out. Over to Smolinski. Back out to Ducilli. Over to Hungate. Hungate driving in. Off the glass, count that for two.
Great cut in by Hungate.
39-36. Maidens down by 3.
They got to maintain the intensity, Bri.
Lennox driving. partially blocked. Morrow with the rebound. Smolinski's pass gets picked off. Off of Reed, it'll go out of bounds. North Penn's ball. Baker to enter. Crockett will take a seat. Hungate now controlling. Off to Willis, spots for the three, no good. Airballs it out, picked up by Smolinski. Out to Hungate, she'll shoot the two. Count it. 38-39, North Penn down by one. 4:10 left, third quarter action. Long ball. Baker has the ball hit the line. North Penn will regain possession. Morrow to inbound for the Maidens. Back to Smolinski. Smolinski over to Hungate. Inside to Smolinski. Kick ball. Hungate, good ball control there. She rips it out. Willis now controlling in the corner. Morrow with a two, no good. Brought down by Reed. Close to a travel there by Reed. Lennox now controlling inside the Davis. Under the basket, fouled by Morrow. That'll be her fourth.
They lose Morrow, they lose that big inside presence.
Aaron Powers looking to check into the game. She'll come in as Morrow will take a seat with 4 fouls.
And Powers, size-wise, is about the same as Morrow, so they don't lose so much in height. It just, Morrow's a great defensive presence, and Powers has got to maintain that intensity.
Davis 2 for 2 from the line. Powers out to Hungate, back to Powers. Long skip up to Smolinski. She'll regain control as she gets bopped around. Corcoran up for the easy two, count it. 43-38. Willis now controlling over to Smolinski. Drives in, gets the foul. Baker, that'll be her first, team's first. Smolinski will step to the line for 2.
That was a great attack by Smolinski out from the wing. She cut in, she got the feed, and she drew the foul.
Smolinski drains the first. This is the second. Lennox with the rebound. Guarded by Ducilli. Now triple teamed. Leaves Davis open. Concord. Corcoran inside the Baker. No good off the glass. Reed with the rebound. Partially blocked by Ducilli. Lennox in the corner. Guarded by Hungate. Smolinski diving all around for the ball. Jump ball call. As both CB West and North Penn had position as the ball went out of bounds. It'll be called jump ball. CB West enters. Corcoran driving the lane inside the Baker. Powers getting called for the foul.
Powers was a little out of position on that play. She's got to front the offensive player. She's got to front on the low post. You know, there are a lot of big guys on the Lady Bucks, so they got to do a lot of fronting.
Baker missing her first. Gets her second, 1 for 2 from the line. 44-39 in favor of the Lady Bucks. 2:35 left. Third quarter action here from the Palace. Kick ball by CB West will stay in North Penn's hands. Aaron Powers to inbound. Hungate now controlling. Spins it around. Corcoran over to Powers with the 2, count it. 41-44, North Penn down by 3, 2:18 left. North Penn giving that same intensity as they did in the second quarter, giving the pressure, Reed, not controlling inside the Davis. Davis spots for the jumper, no good. Rebound, brought down by Powers. Jump ball called, will stay with North Penn.
Great job by Powers on the defensive end. She's got to fill the void left by Morrow.
Hungate bringing it in. Kick ball again. Caught on Lennox. Aaron Powers to inbound. Back to Hungate. Will control guarded by Corcoran. Brings it over to Smolinski. Now driving, back out to Willis. Willis looking, controlling, keeps spinning, driving baseline. Ball knocked out of bounds, will stay with North Penn. Hungate to inbound. As they get Smolinski open, driving the line. Ducilli looking, driving now out to Powers, over to Willis. Willis in the corner, driving baseline. Ball blocked by Baker. Stolen by Ducilli. She's got to run. Hungate taking a hard fall. Smolinski coming back. Foul called as she rips the ball out from Davis's arms.
What hustle, though, by Smolinski. We saw that in the first half. She's just running the play down.
Smolinski can't figure out how she got called for the foul, but that will be her third. Team's fifth. Hungate breaking up the pass. Baker still controlling, over to Corcoran, spots for two. No good, in and out. Ball off of West. That was Reed knocking it out of bounds. Will stay in North Penn's hands. 55.7 seconds left, third quarter action. North Penn down by 3. Hungate bringing it up, over to Willis. Willis driving baseline. Nice play there. She bangs it off of West. Number 41, Nancy Davison, making it go out of bounds, and she had no room on the baseline to drive. Hungate to inbound. Into Powers off the glass, counter for two. 43-44 now in favor of West. 38 seconds left, third quarter. Smolinski knocking the ball out of bounds.
Here's that intensity I was talking about in the first half, Bri. They've re-upped that intensity, and now they're attacking.
Corcoran getting the inbound, guarded by Ducilli. Lennox in the corner, guarded by Willis, takes the stutter step, keeps going, driving the lane. Off the glass, counter for two. Powers. Hungate driving, off the glass, no good. Baker with the rebound. Long skip off to Lennox, showing it down. Willis giving chase, Aaron Powers. No good on the block. 48-53. Coach yelling, shoot it to Willis. Didn't know how much time was left. End of third quarter action here from the Palace. North Penn down by 5, 48-43.
Well, Bri, it seems like neither team really has that killer instinct, being able to put the ball away. The Maidens have the game in their grasp. They can take advantage of the turnovers by CB West. However, I just don't see either team being able to put this baby away. So we'll see. Fourth quarter will be the decisive quarter.
All right. 48-43. 5 points difference here as they head in with 8 minutes left into the game. Some stats. Your leaders, Hungate and Morrow, each with 10 points. And then Willis coming. She's got 8. That'll make her 11. She'll be the point leader for North Penn. Reed, she'll be dropping in 12. So she is the overall points leader in this game. CB West to inbound. Corcoran controlling. Guarded by Hungate. Over to Lennox. gets inside. Gives it back out to Corcoran. Guarded by Hungate. Driving in. Ducilli putting her body in the way. Smolinski grabbing the rebound down. Willis. Into Ducilli. Ducilli turns around. No good, off the rim. Crockett with the rebound. Corcoran giving chase for the pass. Will gain control. Spots for the three. No good. Smolinski again with the rebound. Over to Ducilli. Ducilli bringing it up. Over to Powers. Powers over to Hungate. Hungate, no good. Gets her own rebound off the glass. Count that for two. Smart play there by Hungate.
She meant to do that, Bryce. She meant to do that.
I don't know, but it looks great. 45-48. West now up by three. Smolinski giving chase to Lennox on the baseline. Nice fake there by Davis on Powers. She'll bang it off the glass for two.
Powers got faked out of her shoes there.
Willis looking to drive baseline. Well, just hit it off of a West player. It'll go out of bounds. North Penn now down by 5, 50-45. 6:34 left in the game. Hungate to inbound to Ducilli. Ducilli on the baseline. Gives it kick ball by Corcoran.
We've seen these a couple times before today, Brian. You know, am I watching a basketball game or am I watching a soccer game? But right now, the Maidens got to keep attacking offensively.
Crockett getting called for the foul. Ducilli will head to the line for two. Sue Ducilli's first attempt at the line tonight.
And what makes Sue Ducilli so key to this Maiden offense is she's a scrapper. She won't score a lot of points, but she'll grab the boards, she'll hustle, she'll play defense. You know, comparable to the NBA 76ers, Bobby Jones back in the 80s. You know, she's such a great all-around player. You don't need her to score a lot of points.
Rebound brought down by Powers out to Willis. Willis holding. Bounce pass over to Hungate. Driving baseline. Over to Willis. Willis with the three. No good. Reed with the rebound. Corcoran up to Crockett. Too far. Back out to Lennox. Good heads-up play there by Crockett. Corcoran driving the lane. Will get it. No good. Reed with the rebound. Air balls it. Powers brings it down. Willis driving lane. Off the glass. No good. Corcoran now controlling. We'll slow it down. 5:30 left. North Penn down by 3. 47-50. Ducilli picks the ball away from Corcoran, and Corcoran will get called for the foul.
That's just an example of how much of a key ingredient Sue Ducilli plays in this North Penn team.
Timeout called by West as they're looking to talk it over.
And you know, Coach Crawford will be telling his players, you know, calm down. The game is not over. It's 5.5 minutes left. We're down by 3. You know, don't do anything drastic. They can't make the easy turnovers. They can't give the ball away. They got to play smart offense, and they got to play attacking, aggressive defense. They got to maintain that intensity. I think they're showing a lot of intensity here, but they got to go for the killer instinct. They got to get the lead and keep it.
North Penn doing a great job in the second half as they scored 25 points, only allowing CB West to score
8 points.
8 points. Scoring 11 points, CB West in the second quarter, but North Penn, amazing 25-point run in the second. Willis now controls in the corner, gets the pick from Powers. Wilk still control. Smolinski. Holds it over to Willis. Willis driving in. Little dish pass to Smolinski, no good. Corcoran running the court. Ducilli bringing down the rebound, gets it off to Hungate. Hungate over to, to Smolinski.
So he's a heads-up player.
Hungate now controlling, guarded by Corcoran. Smolinski driving baseline now. No good. Catches the foul on her way to the basket. She'll step to the line for two.
And what makes Smolinski so effective is she knows how to draw the foul. She's so versatile. She can bring the ball up, she can play defense, and she's drawing the foul here. She's been drawing the fouls all night. She's been attacking the net. She's been penetrating, and she's been getting the fouls down low.
Baker enters the game as Crockett will take a seat with her fourth foul. Smolinski makes the first. Smolinski, 5 for 6 from the line tonight. Lennox over to Davis, spots for two. No good off the rim. Brought down by Reed. Guarded. Traveling call on West. North Penn down by one now, 49-50, 4:15 left in the game. Hungate now driving over to Powers. Powers inside to Hungate, heads up play. No good, gets her own rebound. Crockett strips it from Hungate, and she'll bring it up. Palming the ball gets called on Corcoran. She's a little disgusted, as it was a definite there. She brought her hand from the bottom of the ball, bringing it over to the top. Powers into Willis. Looking around, Smolinski now in the corner. Bringing it around, drives it in. Gets the two off of an aerobatic shot inside the paint by Smolinski. 51-50 now in favor of North Penn. 33-35 left.
What an athletic move that was from the wing, and there shows what a key Amber Smolinski is to this Maiden's offense.
Aaron Powers not controlling the rebound, but Smolinski will pick it up. Hungate almost picked off and receiving her pass. Willis in the corner, spots for three. No good off the rim. Smolinski with the rebound, out to Hungate. Hungate with two, no good. Willis diving in there for the rebound. Hungate picks up the ball in the corner, out to Ducilli. Ducilli with two, no good. That was Davis bringing down the rebound. Foul called on number 20, Ducilli. That'll be her third.
That's one thing you don't see Sue Ducilli doing too often, taking the outside J. But she had the open jumper, and she was just a little wide.
Morrow looking to re-enter this game. She's in a little foul trouble with 4. 2:45 left. North Penn up by 1, 51-50. Lennox now driving in the lane, out to Corcoran. Spots the two, takes it, and it's good. 52-51 in favor of West. Hungate drawing the hard foul by Baker.
She got hammered right there, Bri. There's no doubt about it on that play.
That'll be Baker's second. 15th foul. Aaron Powers getting a good round of applause as she stepped it up there, as Morrow had to take a seat with the 4 fouls.
She certainly filled the gap while Morrow was on the bench. She rebounded well, and she got some points offensively.
Hungate sinks the first, 52-52. Tie game here from the Palace. 2:30 left, fourth quarter action. Hungate will take both of them, 2 for 2 from the line. Now up by 1, 53-52. Reed controlling back to Davis. Davis over to Reed, guarded by Hungate. Hungate strips the ball, will go out off of West. North Penn will regain control.
What a defensive presence Megan Hungate is. She's been doing this all night, folks.
Willis now controlling, slowing the pace down as North Penn is up by 1. North Penn. Hungate gets tripped up. foul called on Corcoran. She can't believe it. That'll be her third. Crockett will re-enter for Baker. Hungate to inbound from under the net.
They got to get it down low. Quick look.
Inbound pass went off of West. Back out of bounds. Hungate to get it back in for North Penn. As they look for Ducilli on the opening, but gives it out to Willis. Willis is now controlling over Smolinski. Smolinski over to Hungate. Hungate spinning around to Ducilli. Back out to Hungate. North playing the control. Over to Willis. Willis dribbling around. And this over to Ducilli. Back out to Willis. 1:45 left. Nice ball control here by North Penn. Smolinski now controlling. To Hungate, inside to Ducilli. Ducilli spinning around.
Great feed, great feed.
55-52 now in favor of North Penn, up by 3. Davis controlling the ball now for West. Brings it up over to Lennox. It's calling the timeout, 1:17 left. Fourth quarter action.
And now this is exactly what the Maidens wanted to do. They took the baby when they had it. Now they got the momentum. Now they got to maintain it. With 1:17 left, they got to keep up the defensive intensity. What they had going into the fourth quarter was a game where they were only down by 3. All they had to do was keep up the pressure and start taking advantage of the easy looks. That's what they've been doing, and that's what they've been getting.
Maidens and Knights fans here tonight in attendance to see the North Penn Maidens.
Well, I don't think there's anything good on TV tonight.
I don't think so either. Guys, over in CB West tonight. So.
Yeah, we'll be looking to see the results of that one.
1:17 left, fourth quarter action here from the Palace. Teams look to re-enter the floor. North Penn, just a relentless attack ever since the beginning of the second quarter. CB West inbound, gives it off the Corcoran. Ducilli picking off the pass.
There she is again, folks.
Off the glass, count that for 2. 57-52 now in favor of North Penn.
That's what Sue Ducilli does. She gets back on defense.
Davis driving the lane, stops, pops, count that for 2, 57-54. North Penn's lead cut down to 3. Willis will control the ball, up to Smolinski, holding it, over to Willis. Willis back to Smolinski. Smolinski pressured, Ducilli over to Morrow, off the glass, count that for 2.
Great feed, great feed.
25 seconds left, 59-54. West down by 5. Lennox enters, no good. Morrow with the rebound. Looks like Willis will control. Gets fouled, 15 seconds left. As you hear it, the fans loving it tonight here at the Palace.
What a comeback.
North Penn down by as much as 17 in the first quarter, scoring 25 in that second quarter run. Now leading by 5, 59-54, 15 seconds left in the game.
Willis looks to ice the game, making these free throws.
Willis gets the first, now 60-54. Willis will not get the second. Corcoran now charging. Spots for the 3. Count it, 60-54. 57, excuse me.
Just when you thought the game was over, Bry.
Lady Bucks down by 3, 6.5 seconds left. Calling a timeout is CB West, looking to get a play. So we'll see what happens.
Well, the maidens really want to get the ball into Amber Smolinski's hands. If she gets fouled, she's a very good foul shooter. So look for the maidens in the inbound to get it to Amber Smolinski. Remember, the maidens, all they have to do is hold the ball. They don't have to dribble. They don't have to shoot. They can just hold the ball, and they win this game.
CB West looking for either the quick foul or the quick turnover. 6.5 seconds left, needing 3 points to get the tie as they're down by 3, 60-57, 6.5 seconds left. Morrow to inbound. West putting on the full court press here, 6.5 left. Morrow gets the inbound pass. Long bomb there for Smolinski, as it'll waste some time. Corcoran spots the three, no good. North Penn bringing out the victory here at the Palace, 60-57.
What a game, folks. What a game. I was on the edge of my seats until the last second.
Corcoran having the chance to win it there with the three-point play. Took that little step for the hesitation and airballs it. 60-57, end of the game. Let's get some stats here. Give them to us, Morley.
Well, the Lady Bucks certainly had the rebounding edge, but in the end, it was Willis's 11 points, Morrow's 14. She led all scorers. She also had 5 boards. Amber Smolinski also had 5 boards. And really, it was just a diversified attack. The starting 5 for this team is really just kept them in the game. They didn't use any of the reserves except Aaron Powers. So basically, they relied on their starting 5 to keep them in this game, and that's exactly what they did.
North Penn pulling out the victory tonight as the relentless attack from the second quarter, winning 60-57, 3-point margin of victory. That's it tonight from the Palace. For Morley Bellagio, I'm Brian Clementis. Have a good night. Get a shot of the scoreboard. Brian, get a shot of the scoreboard.